Welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. Thank you very much for stopping by my channel today. I am extremely grateful. I woke up feeling healthy, and I pray that you are healthy as well. And if you're not, that you're feeling recovering and healing rapidly. If you are new to my channel, I am a psychic and intuitively guided tarot card reader. I do like to incorporate some numerology and astrology with my readings. My full intention is to bring upliftment and encouragement and to perk your curiosity into the realms of the mystical aspects of life that are seen and unseen, though ever present, and to bring some fulfillment and clarity in the messages that I bring to you for the highest good. Today, I will be reading the April mid-month readings for the sign of Capricorn. These are very general readings. I do always like to suggest that you read or listen to your moon and rising signs as well. And if you don't know what they are, you can click on Google and push in free charts and then plug in your information, and there you go. You have this incredible new insight as to who you are. And it's fun and it's exciting and it's free. Today, the reading will be under 4 major topics. And prior to doing so, I want to do just a little excerpt about the sign of Capricorn's characteristics. So Capricorn, you are indeed an earth sign. We have had a lot of influence under your sign this year and the latter part of last year and remaining. Forgive me. We have Jupiter in your sign, which is a very, very opportunist, lucky, expansive, and benevolent planet when it ends in your sun sign, which will happen for the remainder of this year and then only happens every 12 years. So I'm feeling that most Capricorns have recognized an incredible transformation, as many of us have. But this is your time, and this is very prevalent for you. And I pray that it's bringing and offering you opportunities that have not been in your life before, obviously for the better. It is, you are a cardinal sign, so you are an absolute instigator, and you like to create and make things happen. You are definitely a committed sign. You are very loyal. You are practical. You are reliable, and might I say predictable. You are a loving and generous person who has a natural gift when it comes to money and how to manage money. It's just something that I've always noticed about Capricorns and other earth signs in particular. You understand the value of it, and you are very meticulous about that particular subject, and you're not going anywhere. When somebody is a friend to you, or you are with a lover or a relationship, you are going to do your utmost to make that work. That's just a little bit of an idea for you. Now for the reading, we're under 4 major topics. The first one's going to be the overall general energy of the remainder of the month. And so what can you share with that spirit about all the Capricorns regarding their overall energy for the remainder of this month? And for you, there's a lot of repeat cards, I just want to say, and it's perfectly understandable. There's a lot of collective consciousness where we're all experiencing the exact same thing, which has never been done in my lifetime. So there'll be a lot of repeat energies that are affecting a lot of us. But you have, as the overall energy, the 5 major arcana, the Hierophant. So first and foremost, this is representative of the sign Taurus, your brother, not sister, your brother earth sign. And the first and foremost thing about it is about structure, about formalities, about, first and foremost as well, it's about ceremony, generally pertaining to marriage. It's can be denoted as religious in the sense of marriage, and tradition in the marriage sense. It's definitely about the ability to go in and to really center ourselves in a spiritual nature, regardless of what religious or non-religious beliefs you may have. It's talking about the innate ability to be able to work with ourselves, with our feelings, and to go forward in a very practical, as earth signs do, and courageous and sensible and traditional manner. This can pertain to also, of course, government structures, or just things that have been in place and traditionally known for, centuries. That of the ceremony of marriage. But I see definitely there's a connection with the heart aspect and chakra with you at this time. So maybe you know what that is. Maybe you yourself are in an incredible marriage and you're just really appreciating it now more with more time together. Maybe you're engaged, you will be getting married. There might be a postponement, but it is in fact happening regardless. It will occur. And just some real time for self-reflection and acceptance comes to mind with that card. Some of the meanings I speak of are traditional, and some just actually come from my guides and the guidance that I receive. So that's the overall energy. Let's see what your next topic, which will be the possible fears / obstacles. I'm sorry, not at all. It will be the blessings / obstacles. I had just changed that because originally I was just putting it under obstacles. But a lot of times the cards are not obstacles whatsoever. And I feel that a lot of our blessings come from obstacles. So we can look at it, either way. One just flew out, so we're going to go with that. And yes, see, there's a definite correlation here, Capricorn. So there's a lot of love coming from you and emanating with you this month and the rest of the month. This is the Two of Cups. This is the water element. It can be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person in your life, or someone with the characteristics of that particular sign, and you yourself could have the water element in you. But water signs always relate to the emotion, the love, the compassion, just absolute love, the opening of the heart chakra. And with this marriage card, I'm seeing and feeling a real, for a lot of you, obviously not all of you, there's a real incredible recognition of the unconditional love you feel for a particular significant other or a family member or your job, what you really feel passionate about doing. It could definitely obviously pertain to a partnership. There's the two and they're meeting together, a meeting of the minds wholeheartedly. And it just feels beautiful. So like I said, I don't see that as an obstacle myself. So it is in fact a blessing, and I'm super grateful and happy for you. And I hope that this grows and flourishes with time. So that is the overall blessings / obstacles. Now the next one I have is under the category of love. But it looks as though things are doing quite well in that department for you, Capricorn. I've also gotten that card a couple of times with the other signs. If you find that that is a repeat in your moon or rising that you may watch, it will definitely let you know that is extremely powerful energy for you at this time. So under the category of love, we have, make sure we're getting one card here. Okay. Now this is the major arcana of the moon. The moon has so many different interpretations I've found, and the most predominant is the fact that the moon is actually in relation a lot of times to the sign Cancer. It rules Cancer, and it is extremely intuitive. It is bringing out your intuitive qualities more heightened than usual at this time, with perhaps more time to be alone or be introspective. That would make perfect sense. And it also interprets the possibility of the unseen realm. So, of course, that's always present. It is questioning things. It's not feeling like you're getting the full truth, perhaps, or full answers. There's a cloudiness to it, possible deception. But right now, I predominantly feel for you the ability to really sit with yourself and intuitively know the answers for yourself. You know, tuning out the outside exterior world. But this is strong, and it's a gift. I've always thought of that as a gift. Tuning in and listening to your guidance is probably the highly suggested thing for you at this time. In any relation, it doesn't matter what the topic is about. You'll know what that is. So that's very interesting, and I like it. But I love that for me, when it is quieter and I am calmer, is when our intuition is at its best. So the next and last category will be under finances. Very, very important for a lot of people, and I'm sure you're included in that. So let us see what the messages has to say for Capricorns for the remainder of the month regarding finances. Now, I know there's a lot of help that's being offered at this time, and the stimulus checks, I got mine yesterday. They actually are coming in. Yes! They really are, and it's a real truth, and it's an incredible blessing at this time. It's needed and appreciated so much for all of us. So if you're in that category, hold faith. Don't be confused or feeling deceived. It is on its way, and that's a beautiful, optimistic way to be feeling right now. So the final on your finances is Justice. Ooh, I've gotten this a lot too, because that's what it's about right now. The Justice card represents the sign of Libra. Libra is all about justice and, you know, the legal system, the truth, the fairness, the equality. The ability to communicate this to others through the mind and the intellect that is continually wanting to work through the best way to communicate things. But fairness is the most important part. So justice is prevailing right now. In the monetary sense, as I just mentioned, we are in fact getting help from outside sources. If that's something you're concerned about, you have a yes answer to that. So it makes me happy to be able to deliver that message to you. If you know somebody, it could be you know a Libra who is going to be a good influence right now. They're going to be working towards harmony and creating a sense of well-being and caring and fairness in your interactions. So that's an important thing for all of us, but that's what's going on for you, Capricorn. So those are the energies of the remainder of the month, and they are powerful, and you have 3 major arcana. So these messages are very, very important for you to know and hear and to hopefully understand. And in finishing, I like to end with your Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck. These messages have touched me deeply, and I hope that they will bring you just a little more insight into the situation and the message that it has to bring to you. So for you, my dear Capricorns, you have the Web Weaver. And I will read to you what that message is about. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. The number 4 in numerology is always about stability and structure. It has to do with home. It has to do with the 4 walls. It has to do with marriage and security. It's a very important and positive number. So the Web Weaver rejoices that your creations are far-reaching and have positive effects on the many. Every action, every thought, every word and deed is woven into the web of creation. When the Web Weaver appears as your ally, she grants you the way to others of like mind and intention and lets you know you're not alone in your endeavors. Just when you need to make a connection like magic, synchronicity occurs. Music reverberates throughout the web and plays in harmony with your own. This is a sign to trust in the connectivity between all events. Magic is afoot for you. If your query is about a relationship, the Web Weaver gives you assistance that's meaningful. Coincidence comes through... Forgive me? The Web Weaver gives you assurance that's meaningful. Coincidence comes through to give you reason to hope. Potential grows into reality with care and patience. Remember that the web reaches far and wide, and you're only capable of perceiving a small part of it. Trust and pay attention to the patterns you see play out in your life. All things will be revealed through the web. Well, forgive my stuttering, but that is beautiful and so important, and it's for you. Take with it what you will. I so appreciate you helping us out and doing your best in creating a quicker resolution to everything, and I pray that you will be well. Please like if you like this video, and subscribe and push that notification bell because it's super, super helpful and supportive to me. And in the meantime, until next time, do take good care. Bye for now.